Alright, here is the long-awaited but much promised video. This is all of my tackle. It's gonna be a complete showing of my collection of tackle. It's gonna be a two-part video, well technically three, because so in this part one I'm gonna show you all of my terminal tackle and all of my hard like crankbaits, clickbaits, all the hard plastic stuff. The next video, which will be the part 2, will be all my soft plastics, and then part 3 will just be all the stuff that it's not in this video, but will be in the third video, which will be the stuff that I'm taking on my trip. So first, let's get this box out of my way. And most of this stuff is thanks to Mystery Tackle Box. And if you haven't had your Mystery Tackle Box ever yet, you can go ahead and use my link down in the description. Get $10 off your first box. They start from at the price for $19.99 a month. And so with that $10 off coupon, you'll be paying $10 for a whole box of tackle. You can cancel at any time, so you're not looped into anything. So that's a great deal. But let's get the boring stuff out of the way, and that's the line. Line. Everybody needs line. Tons and tons of line. But now that that's all out of the way, let's start off with the bag. This orange bag here, this Ozark Trail bag, is a bag. I take this bag everywhere I am. Everybody knows that guy that goes fishing, and when they go fishing, they take way more than they would ever need. Ever need. On a fishing trip. That's me. I take this entire bag with me, and it is fully loaded. It's got tons of little sections and stuff in there. But first off, we have in this zipper up here, I keep just your everyday typical fisherman's first aid kit. Some Mystery Tackle Box stickers there on the front. And here, we're gonna skip this part, because this is all soft baits. Keep all my soft baits right in here for when I'm ready to go. And then when you look in here, I have bullet weights, pinch weights, and all different sorts of types of just bell weights and stuff. I have my fish clipper from Rapala. This thing comes in handy when you catch a fish that you have no idea what the heck it is and don't know how to hold it. You just clip this right onto their lip, and it's good to go. I have my Baker hook remover. I have some Atlas Mike Salmon Eggs trout bait. And some Berkeley Power Bait Original Scent Trout Nuggets. A random soft bait at the bottom. A random 3-ounce weight at the bottom. And this is one of the best fishing lights I've ever used. Energizer. This headlamp is perfect for every situation, including the rain. That's the top part. So we're getting closer and closer to the goodies, guys. Don't worry. Everything just fits in there nice. And this top portion also has like that lunch box inside, so you can definitely put a nice pack in there, pack a lunch, and you are golden, because it keeps most of the baits right in this section. And here I have two little things. We have our just some hooks, some more weights, just a bunch of hooks. You always need hooks. You'll never have enough hooks fishing. Promise you that. And then here's some goodies. Some pretty cool stuff. Let's move this bag out of the way. I love this Catch Co sticker of the bass as Elvis. Just like instead of Elvis Presley, Elvis Basley. Alright, so in here I have all my little stuff. I have spoons, I have jigs, I have hooks, I have spinners, and I have flies. I don't do much fly fishing, but I think when I show you these flies, you think they're pretty awesome, and you understand why anybody would love to have some of these inside of their tackle box. That one's an all gold one, no feather, and ooh, these are all good for trout. Trout fishing on a very light action rod. This one says it's MEPS. These may look pretty basic, but believe it or not, you'd be surprised how many fish you can catch on these. This one is a MEPS XD. I think the number just stands for the ounces. Also MEPS. I think I actually bought a whole bag of these at a flea market. Made in the USA. That one's got a really nice bucktail feather on it. This one says it's made in Japan. Good chartreuse color one. It's for your really nasty, dirty water. This one's got a nice bluegill head. This one came right out of a mystery tackle box. All these are just your weighted hooks with the little bait keeper on there. Spoons. Got some pretty cool spoons. This one even has a rattle in there. I got this one from mystery tackle box. There's a Salt Native one. And this one I believe is a handmade one. I bought it from like some rink-a-dink bait shop outside the Quabbin Reservoir. But I really liked the way it looked, so I had to get it. Came with this one single hook on it and everything. Here is a nice jig. I got more jigs, but they're in another box. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Some mini rigged shrimps. These are another type of jig that I really like. Also came from mystery tackle box. Alright, let's check out these flies, guys. These things are awesome. It's got 2 hooks on them. Just look at the craftsmanship of these things. They're beautiful. Look at these. They're amazing looking. And to think that somebody actually hand makes these. So I think if you're any angler, even if you don't fly fish, this thing is just something really cool to have in your tackle box. I also have a little bumblebee. Now this front part here has 2 zippers, 2 sections, there's two parts. This is the only thing about this bag that confuses me all the time. So in this front section here, I have space for, usually I keep my fishing license, see, right here. Also a waterproof front. And I have more hooks and bevels and stuff like that. Swivels. I don't use bobbers often, but I got one bobber there. I usually use this foam when I'm striper fishing. I put it on the hook. My cousin actually taught me that, and it keeps the worm floating in the large river. This stuff is just some line lubricant for fly fishing that it makes your line float. I don't use it. We got a pack of hooks there. And I got a pack of these things, which I love using these because I love fishing at night. And instead of using the bell, you can use this little glow stick. As long as you don't fall asleep, you should know that you got a fish on. And then this back side, we get to the goodies. And like I said, most of this stuff I got from Mystery Tackle Box. You can get your first Mystery Tackle Box for $10 off with a link down in the description. And let's get to the goodies. So this top part, I guess so you will see some soft baits in this video. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. I've got this huge bait here that some guy sold me at a bait shop to catch stripers with, but I've never caught a fish off of it. But it's fun to throw. I've got this Excite Baits bait here. I've got a Livingston Lures. This is one of those electronic baits here that makes a noise when it's wet. And now you guys can see why I have a lot of baits with the rubber bands around them. And there's some really cool baits in here, guys. There's a lot of these that, not all of them. Promise you, not all of them. There's, but a good few of these items. I will have a link down in the bottom in my description. That if you like some of these lures, you can go and it'll take you over to Amazon. And you can see some of these products right on the Amazon website. And if you buy any of these items within the Amazon website, you'll help me get a little bit of a profit. I love these. These are this has the link down in the description. I promise you that. This is there's two of them. They're just two different sizes. These are the Mike Buccas Swimbait. And they are beautiful. They're amazing. The action that these have when they swim through the water, it's insane. Here's another one of those Livingston lures. It's electronic. It's a square bill crankbait. Chartreuse colored. So here's the Swing Pop 85 from Strike Pro. I got this one from Mystery Tackle box in a saltwater, one of the saltwater boxes. Two more to go, and then we have three more to go, let's say. Here's our next box, which is more more bait, more lures and more lures and more lures. So it's kind of sandy. This is awesome. It's more of a soft bait, but it's like pre-rigged and it's heavy, it's weighted. I really like this one a lot. Almost caught a sea robin on this one at the beach. That's why it's actually pretty sandy. Here's a huge bluegill bait. I don't remember what brand this was, but this was also from Mystery Tackle box. It's got a big bulky tail. This one came from my latest Mystery Tackle box. This is the Western Lures. Beautiful, absolutely stunning color on this. Here's a lure I actually got from Wish.com. It said it was a musky lure. I just bought it because I thought it looked crazy. It's got this heavy rattle in there. Here's that iRobot lure. I think it's the BioSpawn. I think it is the brand of it. Very, very futuristic. Got a crazy rattle to it. Looks like a little beetle. It's that crawl color. Here's a Booyah bait. I know the link for this one is also in the description. It's also a crawl color. I love this bait. It's beautiful. I would hate to lose it. Hear that rattle? That'll definitely get you biting. This super shiny guy. Beautiful bait here. There's Hardcore Vibe 70S. Alright. If you're a frog fisher guy, this one's gonna be for you. Ta-da! I have links for all of these frogs in the description. For that, I do know every single one of these frogs that you will see here will be a link in the description. So you can go check those out. Got a chartreuse lipless crankbait with a heavy rattle as well. It's great to just pull it through the weeds. This one is a cicada, chartreuse colored. It's a big paddle on it. This one here is a Rapala Swimbait. This one's a Yozuri. I think this was called like the Crystal Prism or Prism Shad or something like that. It's Crystal Shad. Here's a Lunkerhunt frog. This one was the, I believe this is the pad plopper frog from Lunkerhunt. This one here is Chase, the Lunkerhunt Chase. When you swim it through, it looks like it's swimming, and its legs are the paddle, like a boat propeller. It's got 3 hooks on this one. It's got a hook here and 2 hooks here. Maximize your hookup. Here is another Lunkerhunt, and actually, this one is I think this one was the toad then, and this one was the pad hopper. So this one you're gonna want to jump it, skip it across the water, on top of those lily pads. So realistic looking. This one here is the TROUTBOY, and I think for this one you get like 6 of them in a pack. And these are just generic frogs and toads. They don't all come in the same color. They'll come in different colors. I've given a lot of them away just because I have so many frogs that mystery tackle box has sent me. This one here says it's the Blitzlures frog. Very beautiful, bright colored. These here, I forgot what brand this one, but this is just your typical sunfish. A blue gill, but this is the sunfish color, more of the down south. Here's all my football jigs, my chattered bait jigs, all the different jigs that I have here. I've used that one quite a bit. There's no shortage of fishing gear around here. Alright, and then now, last but not least, this part here is just the stuff that I don't keep in that bag. It's either if I have extras of it, or I just have no use for it, like maybe if it's a saltwater lure. Too heavy. You know, I keep a lot of weights and terminal tackle in here. There's a few stuff at the top, and then we'll open it up, and that'll be it for this video. We have this huge, gigantic squid bait. I love throwing this thing at the beach. I enjoy fishing with this. I have not caught a fish on it, but I just enjoy fishing with it for fun. It's fun to watch it sling through the air and come back when you reel it in. Here's a couple of extra spinnerbaits and chatterbaits that I just don't have much use for. I don't use these often, so just keep these extra ones in here. Here's the extra beads. Here's some older, I believe this is a Rapala. That has an older lure. I keep it in here. I want to replace these hooks. It's a nice shrimp bait. It's another one of those, but a smaller version of these guys. And here is this big trout bait. Little brown trout, baby. Well, medium-sized brown trout. Then it has this section here, so you can put other stuff in. I don't think I have much in there. Yeah, see, I just have a extra piece of this that you already seen in the other boxes, so this is just an extra body for that head. And here we have, see, this is just extra hooks that are brand new, different terminal stuff, like I said. I even have some stuff that's not even opened. This is the Dubbins D-Blade Advantage 3/8 ounce. Never even opened it. I'm gonna keep it in there. I have this one here. It's the Excites Baits XB1 Double D Silent. The Bone Daddy color. This reel, if anybody knows how to find just this piece right here, please let me know, because that would be awesome. I would need it. If you have the other parts that are broken, find just this piece of replacement, please let me know. That would be great. Just drop a comment down below. It would be muchly appreciated. But this is the Shakespeare Agility. This was my first bait caster. I have tons and tons and tons of these bullet weights. In my area, sometimes these are pretty hard to find. So I found a pretty great deal, and a link to that will be in the description, also for Amazon. I have some Berkeley Power Bait Trout Bait. Berkeley Power Bait Garlic Attractant. Some Billy Bobby Bobbers. A whole other section of bobbers. And then this section, we'll leave it alone until the next video, which will be our soft lures. So stay tuned for that. And if you had enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And don't forget that down in the description there's links to some of these baits in Amazon if you're interested to bulking up your tackle box.